What is up, team? Welcome back to the work method and welcome to day 16, the resist program. Your boy forgot to plug in the microphone, so we're gonna do a partial voiceover recording for this workout. We have an upper body workout in the books and we're starting off with a 3-minute AMRAP. So we're gonna start off, we're gonna set 3 minutes on the clock and we're gonna do as many rounds of 5 blast off push-ups, 10 prone overhead reaches, and 5 internal external overhead reaches as we can. This is a go at your own pace portion of the workout. This is me demoing the blast off push-ups now. You can always modify to the knees if you need to. These overhead reaches, your hands are off the floor, reaching overhead, full extension. And then we have our internal, external overhead reaches here, rotating down, trying to keep those elbows up at a 90-degree angle, warming up the shoulders and rotator cuffs. Let's do it. We got a 10-second countdown coming up. And go. 3 minutes on the clock. Cutting it off in 3, 2, 1, and done, team. All right, the first circuit up today, we have a very similar format that we've been doing all week. We have 4 sets of 8 reps, 10 reps, and 12 reps. In that first set, you're gonna have 50 seconds to complete 8 reps. The second set, you're gonna have 60 seconds to complete 8 reps. The third set, you're gonna have 60 seconds to complete 10 reps. And the fourth set, you're gonna have 1 minute and 15 to complete 12 reps. We're gonna do a dumbbell bench press with no lockout. So you're gonna need a flat bench. We're gonna come to full depth and drive all the way up, stopping just short of your elbows locking out. I'm gonna demo that here. And then we're gonna do a gorilla row, alternating each arm. So we're gonna do 4 each arm for 1 set, for 8 total, and then we have another interval for another 8. So we're doing back-to-back gorilla rows. I'm demoing the bench press here, showing my chest driving up, feet on the floor, feet up on the bench, whatever you prefer, not locking out the elbows at the top. Then from there, I'm gonna show you what the gorilla rows look like. My feet are gonna be wide. I'm leaning over as much as I can at the back. I'm gonna row one arm up and let it come down to full extension and then row the other arm up. 8 total for 4 each arm, 2 intervals back to back. Any questions? We are going in about 5 seconds, team. And we got our 8 rep set. So pick a pretty challenging weight for this first set here, because it's gonna be heavy for 8. I'm gonna go with 60s on the bench press, and I believe I went with 45s on the gorilla rows. And I'm grabbing my weights now. Grab yours and get ready. In 3, 2, 1, and work. Four, 3, 2, 1, and we're going into gorilla rows for each arm. Three, 2, 1. We're going another set of gorilla rows here, team. Seconds left, guys. We got our second set of 8 dumbbell bench presses coming up in 5. We got 60 seconds here to complete 8 reps. 2, 1, and work. Seven seconds here, team. We're going into our first set of gorilla rows for another set of 8 reps. In 2, 1, and work. 10 seconds here. We're going into our second set of 8 reps of gorilla rows. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and work. Your only rest is the remainder of this minute after you finish these 8 reps. And we're in our 10 rep round. Ten seconds, team. We're going into our 10 reps of dumbbell bench press, no lockout. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. 10 reps. Sticking with the 60s here still. Five seconds, team. We have our 10 rep round of gorilla rows. The first one coming up in 2, 1, and go. Ten seconds here. We got our second set of 10 gorilla rows coming up. I'm sticking with 45s. 3, 2, 1, and work.
pass me down.
10 seconds, team. We're on our final set. We have 1:15 to complete 12 dumbbell bench presses. In 3, 2, 1, and go. 12 reps, no lockout. 10 seconds left here, team. Gorilla rows, 12 reps, 60 charm in this first set in 5, 3, 2, 1, and work.
See you walking past me down.
7 seconds here. We're going into our second set, final set of 12 gorilla rows. 2, 1, and go. All right, we're cutting it in 3, 2, 1, and rest. 2 minutes on the clock. We're into our second interval here. We got dumbbell floor presses and a dumbbell shrug for our second circuit. We got the exact same format, 50 seconds, 60, 60, and a minute 15. And we're gonna do a dumbbell floor press with our elbows flared out like I'm demonstrating now, and a dumbbell shrug on an incline bench if you have that bench. So we're not bouncing off the floor, we're not pausing on the floor, or actually we are pausing for a split second. We're taking any rebound out of the press. So you're gonna lie flat on your back, your knees bent, or your legs straight, whatever you prefer. Elbows flared. Just be careful with this because it can be tough on the shoulders if you flare out the elbows too much, but it does target the chest a little bit more, although it is a little less safe position. Come all the way down, drive all the way up, and lock out on this one. Then from there, if you have an inclined bench, I'm putting it a little bit shy of being totally inclined. We're gonna do shrugs on that. But if you don't have the bench, you can lean forward a little bit with the dumbbells on the front of your legs like I'm demoing here, squeeze up. We want about a 2-second pause at the top. And we're trying to drive up and back, not towards our ears. This is me demonstrating it on the bench. Neutral head, drive up and squeeze. You got 50 seconds for 8 reps here. I am gonna do 50s on the floor press and 45s on the shrugs coming up. We got 30 seconds, team. Rest, get your weights ready. Eight dumbbell floor presses coming up in 3, 2, 1, and go. 8 reps. 5 seconds, we got dumbbell shrugs for 8 reps coming up in 3, 2, 1, and go. 4 back to floor presses for another 8 in 3, 2, 1. You got 60 seconds to complete 8 here. I'm sticking with 50s. 5 seconds, another set of 8 shrugs. I'm staying with 45s in 2, 1, and go. Five seconds, we're to our 10 round. We got a minute to complete 10 floor presses and work, team. I'm sticking with 50s. All right, we got our 10 round of shrugs coming up in 3, 2, 1. I'm sticking with 45s. Hold that pause at the top. Feel those traps working. Seven seconds, team. We're on our final round, 12 floor presses. I'm gonna stick with 50s here, actually. Feeling pretty good. In 2, 1, and work. 5 seconds here, team. Last set of shrugs for 12 reps in 2, 1. Take your time. You got the full minute and 15 to complete these. Rest the remainder of that in 1 minute 15. Then we got a nice rest coming up before we get into our third interval. All right, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And we're into our third circuit. We're starting off with an alternating dumbbell shoulder press and a dumbbell incline side raise. Same format, 8, 8, 10, 12, 50, 60, 60, 75. So these alternating presses, we're gonna do 8 each arm in this 50 seconds. So it's a little different than what we're doing in the past intervals. So we're doing 16 total. We have plenty of time here. But for these side raises, you get a full 50 seconds or 60 or 75 dedicated to each side. So I'm gonna start off with 35s on these alternating shoulder presses. On these side raises, if you have an incline bench, you're gonna set up like I have here, or if you don't have an incline bench, you're just gonna do a standing one arm lateral raise, which I'll demo later. So on my side, right arm hooked over the top of the bench. The arm is going to stay straight and come out in front of me like a T, up perpendicular to the floor, hand towards the ceiling, and then control that weight down across my body. You wanna feel this in the back of your shoulder blade. It's a great overall shoulder stability and strength builder. We're gonna do 8 each side. Coming up, you have 45 seconds rest, team. Take your time on this. I'd rather have you do less weight and better quality reps, especially on the side raises. I'm talking about the alternating presses here. We want to let the dumbbell come all the way down before you press the other one. 'All right, we got 8 reps each arm coming up. I'm going 35s and work. Five seconds here, the first set of side lying raises in 2, 1, and work. 8 reps. I'm doing left arm first.
Let me make you.
Five seconds to complete it. We're gonna flip over and we're gonna do 8 on the opposite side in 3, 2, 1, and work. 5 seconds team, another set of 8 reps, alternating presses. I'm bumping up to 40s here though. I'm going a little heavier. I felt good. And work. Eight seconds here. We're on 8 reps of side raises. I'm going to stick with the 15 for the final set of these, and then I'll drop to 10 and work. 10 reps, or 8 reps, sorry guys. 8 reps each side. Or just on the one side. 60 seconds to complete 8 reps. Three, 2, 1, and we're flipping over to the other side. 8 reps. Alternating presses now, guys. 10 reps. I'm dropping back down to 35s and work. 10 each side for 20 total. Seven seconds. We're going 10 reps on the left arm of side raises. I'm dropping to 10 pounds here in 3, 1, and work. Switch sides in 3, 2, 1, and work. 10 reps on the opposite side. On to our final set of 12 alternating presses, 24 total in 3, 2, 1. I am going 30s on this final set of 12. You got 1 minute and 15 to complete 12. 5 seconds to complete 12 side raises. I'm sticking with 10 pounds in 2, 1, and work. Switching sides in 3, 2, 1, 12 on the opposite side. Last set. All right, team, we're cutting it off in 3, 2, 1, and we are through those circuits. Now, we have our final upper body part of the workout. We have a 5-minute AMRAP. So AMRAP stands for as many rounds as possible. We're gonna set 5 minutes on the clock and you're gonna complete 2 exercises, as many rounds as you can. 10 reps of each movement. It's gonna be cobra push-ups and forward leaning dumbbell curls. So for these cobra push-ups, if your normal push-up position is up here, you're actually gonna move your hands down and in, keep your elbows tight to your side, and complete the cobra push-ups like that. We're gonna leave our lower body on the ground the entire time and try to arch through the back. Our main focus here is on the triceps. So focus on a good squeeze at the top. Think about driving through the heel of your hand, feeling those triceps work on the way down. We're gonna do 10 reps there. No set rest breaks. You're gonna hop up, you're gonna grab 2 dumbbells, and we're gonna do 10 forward leaning dumbbell curls. So you're gonna sit on the edge of a bench, chair, couch. You're gonna lean forward, hands to your side, and you're gonna curl those dumbbells up, staying lean forward. By changing the angle of the upper body, we actually create a greater contraction at the top of the rep. Just a little bit different of a feel, a little bit different of a leverage there than a standing curl. Mix it up a little bit. Kind of overloads the shortened position of the bicep. And you're gonna jump back and forth between those two exercises, 10 reps each, for as many rounds as you can in 5 minutes. All right, team, 10 seconds till we go. I'm going 20s on the curls and obviously body weight on the cobras. In 3, 2, 1, and go. 5 minutes on the clock, let's work. 10 seconds left, team. Keep working till the buzzer. I know that burn is setting in there. In 3, 2, 1, and stop, team. 2 minutes rest, and we're into our final circuit of the day. We have another AMRAP. It's a 3-minute AMRAP this time, and it's a little bit of cardio. You don't need your bench anymore. All you need is your body weight. So we're gonna set 3 minutes on the clock, same format, go at your own pace, style of workout. If you got a lot of juice left in the tank, let's push it. If you got nothing left, let's just do good quality reps and try to fight our way through. I know I'm dying at this point. Kind of fun to do the voiceover because I get to sit while I do it and kind of think about how hard this was. So bear position, on your hands and knees. Knees are off the ground about 1 inch or 2, and we're gonna move laterally for these bear crawls. So my opposite hand, opposite foot moves. This is kind of challenging, and if you can't do it sideways, you can do it forwards and backwards. This is me demonstrating from the side, but if you struggle moving laterally, which is harder, you can move forward crawling and then spin around and go back. So we're gonna go 3 times on this. That means to the end of your mat and back is 1 rep. Then you're going into 8 burpees with an optional push-up. So stand at the top of your mat, hands go down, feet jump back, full push-up, jump back in, stand up and jump. You can also jump back, go to your knees and do the push-up. You can skip the push-up, or you can step in and out of the burpee if you start to struggle and your low back starts to sink in as you jump back. We don't want to put that strain in the low back if you start to fatigue. We got about 30 seconds till we jump into it, walk it off, get that heart rate down. Let's get ready to work. This is the final circuit of the day. 5 seconds, team. Let's get ready in 3, 2, 1, and go. 3 minutes on the clock, 3 bear crawls, back and forth, 8 burpees, as many rounds as you can do. Keep pushing, guys. 10 seconds to finish. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest, team. Awesome work. That completes day 16 of the Resist program. Thank you guys for joining in. I hope to see you tomorrow for a lower body workout. I apologize for the voiceover today. Hopefully it worked well. I just forgot to plug it in. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.